Team. Let's go.
This event is for people that want to get into real estate.
It wasn't just.
I like to come into this. I like this. I like this. Do they?
If you want, maybe we can take it easy.
New way.
I'm pushing up anytime you need.
New view.
Do you win? I'm not misleading.
Do you?
It's 8 a.m. You got me wishing you was with me. Press. Full court press, you know what you need. Someone that's about you, girl. I'm selfish outside of your chest. No, it's gold, it's a treasure. It's kinda cold right now. Let me keep it warm in this world now.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Loving you is my calling. Girl, I'm ready to put my all in, yeah. I'ma show you what it feels like to be loved. Hold you down when we pop.
We got a good message for y'all today, fam.
No other feeling compare.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Baby, just so tired of if you feel that you scared. I know the way you feel and really feel like it's real. Ain't no problem.
Welcome to the Bears and Bubbles Morning Show, where we believe in a brand new day. It's a new way. It's a new view for a new you, goddammit. Start all over. Fuck yesterday.
You ain't going nowhere. This day to love, girl, I wanna go there. You the biggest drip, I don't need no mind clear. Girl, I'm ready, let me know whenever your mind clear. You take an inch on my life.
Y'all know what we came here for.
Let it go.
Where my blue dot bubbles at?
We here.
Wake up in the morning, I don't need no snooze. Got a date for a day in the boom, boom, boom. Meditate for a few while I wait for the blue. Now I'm ready to be ready, let's get it, let's
feel it steady. Oh, I feel alive. I'm so expecting. I believe flying high. I'm hungry.
Let's go.
When you need me, call me. I'll be there in a hurry. I'm your blue dot bubble, baby. When you need me, call me. I'll be there in a hurry. I'm your blue dot bubble, baby. Blue is everything, and everything is green. Blue is everything, and everything is green. Blue day. New way, new view, let's get it, y'all. Run up, new day, new view, let's get it, y'all.
Bitch, I'm high on cloud 9. Why you trying to stop my slime? It's my life, YSY. You won't miss me when I die.
Yeah.
Tell a fucking lie. I can change my fucking mind. I just think you stuck in time.
Bitch, you cannot kill my vibe.
I'm fucking around to the assassination. I'm a runner, boom, boom, make it. Turn on the swing, turn on the stick, turn on the stick. They blame me. I'm fucking around to the assassination. When you need me, call me. I'll be there in a hurry. I'm your blue dot bubble, baby.
I'm your blue dot, baby.
When you need me, call me. I'll be there in a hurry. I'm your blue dot bubble, baby.
Whatever you need.
Blue is everything.
Y'all like that? It's morning time. Thank y'all for tuning in, tapping in, getting turned on to the dopest show on earth. It's the Bears and Bubbles Morning Show, man. Y'all know we believe in a new day, new way, new view, new you. Start this bitch all over. We ain't thinking about yesterday. It's a new opportunity to breathe on this motherfucker. Now, y'all know how we start. We start with our first 5 at 9. First 5 at 9. These are our most eagerly anticipating students waiting to get in the boom boom room. So we starting off, we got Lorenzo Smith is number 1, Guru Dex number 2, Y'all Love number 3, Tipney number 4, Jaron Ashton number 5, and Mambo's Goodest is the
You are the one.
Mambo's Goodest. You are the wonk wonk. Your job is to come in today's class and summarize the lesson. Now, y'all know how we do it. We're going to have a few people come in if we have time. This Friday, so we like to change it up, but do it the same way on Friday. So Mambo's Goodies. You see this link right here? This link right here. Bam. That's what you're going to come in and wrap today's lesson up. Now, before we get started on the recap and let the girls recap like they normally do, we're going to talk about what I'm going to settle into your spirit. We're going to talk about today. Why you're so afraid of the next opportunity? Why are you so afraid of the next opportunity? What do you do in the meantime? In the meantime, do you sit back and cry or be sad? Do you get angry and blame the world? Do you shoot up your life and say you're on dope and get depressed? Or do you say, man, I'm ready for the next opportunity in the meantime? What do you do when the next opportunity presents itself? Meaning, what do you do when your black ass is told no?
Mm-hmm.
When your ass is told no, that's just the next opportunity presenting itself. What do? We're going to talk about that. Ladies, what time is it? It's time for the recap, baby.
Boop, boop, boop. Come on, Chris. Come on, Chris.
Yes. So Master Teacher been talking to us about meanwhile, what you doing. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, okay, so we all know we got this meantime, this average mean of time, this wait time, this everyday how you feel type of time, like this the stuff that most people feel time. And I was like, how you feel and what you do in the meantime is based on the color you find. So if you yellow in the meantime, what costume does your actor got to put on in order to walk through the day in this meantime? Who is your blue gonna have to listen to in the meantime? And this goes back to what Mambo's said and gave us like the hashtag of the year is saying, it's about how you move and the color you grooving in, basically. You know what I'm saying? Your pink, yellow, and your blue. So that's what I think controls what's happening in your meanwhile, who you got to be and how accountable you are to who you've chosen to be in the meanwhile. Sister
Bingo.
Lynn.
And I've been thinking too, great comment, Sister Chris. Yes, and I love what Mambo's has said and how we have adopted that into our Bears and Bubble ideology. So thank you to Mambo's Goodies. Meanwhile and meantime, I thought about meant. Like MEANT, the first 5 letters, what I had meant to do was, or what I mean to be doing, or what I had meant to manifest, like keeping it in the realness of it. So even if I am pink, even if I am yellow, this is what I'm meaning to do. This is the bottom line of who I am or what I want.
So
and the trail that I got to take to get there, it's just the trail that I got to take to get there, because it's still the meantime. It's still what I meant. It's still I and me. Because if you take meantime, MEANT, what I had meant, I and me, is what do I want? What do my me little blue dot God self inner baby still desire to manifest? So the point of that is, despite where you got to go and what you got to do, bottom line is still and has always been the point of this class. I wake up in the morning and I tune into my source. And from that, I get what it is that I had meant to do in my meantime, in the meanwhile. Okay? So that's all I got for that right there. If you got something else.
We got to do our E-Honda la.
Look, we got a song that we want to talk about. I don't know if this is the lyrics. Yeah, this is a song I made called I'm Better Now. We're going to talk about it.
You say it's better for me if I just leave you alone.
What?
I say it's better for love if I just keep holding on.
Okay.
You say you're letting me go. I say you're letting me go. But I keep on begging for more.
Okay.
But you keep on telling me no. Don't you know my tears will drown my pillow? Suffocating me, I can't breathe. Don't you know my tears will cause an inferno. Set my world on fire, don't leave me. I'ma need you to learn how to control your goddamn mouth. That's what I'ma need. That's your problem. You don't know how to control your mouth. We're gonna talk about that real quick. I'ma need you to learn how to control your mouth. And then you'll be all better now. And then you'll be ready to settle down. See, the problem is, a lot of us can't control our mouths. Once we get told no, that goddamn mouth get to running. And the more you run that mouth after you've been told no, the more shit you're going to bring on your life. I want to talk about a quick situation with me and Lynn. And then I'm going to use the situation with me and Lynn to set up today's message. And then Chris and Lynn are going to discuss what I'm setting up. And then I'm going to go to the board. Now, basically what happened, y'all remember, I don't know if it was last week or earlier this week, I said that Lynn is very, very affectionate. She likes to kiss and hug and do a lot of affectionate shit that's kind of little kitty to me. But I do like it. I said to her, I said, Lynn, you're 6 when your son was, I said, how old were you when your son started moving his face? And she said about how old?
6, 7.
6 or 7. I said, Lynn, I'm 43 years old. So having said that, me being 43 years old, I don't want nobody all in my fucking face in my space while I'm doing TV, and neither does she. No adult wants that. Even a little kid will say, Daddy, stop kissing me. Mama, stop kissing me. We understand this. So what I said to her was this. This is the point. I said, Lynn, I love the affection. I love it. I said, but can you be willing to, if I say not right now, just let it be? Now, if I tell Lynn not right now, she gonna roll over and act sad like a little girl. And what she's trying to do is make me feel guilty or feel bad about telling her no or not right now. When she does that, I know what she's doing, but I'm a grown-ass man. So I said, you okay? I'm sorry. You can play, you can bite on me. Some bullshit like that, right? Now, what I said to her was, Lynn, I'm finna have a daughter. And you've gotten so much used to so much affection. I've been telling you this forever. So I made it clear to her, yo, be willing for me to tell you, yo, not right now, and just live with it, right? Mm-hmm. Be willing. Now, what she decides to do for however long since I said that, she don't try to give me no hugs, no kiss, no affection, no nothing. I notice it. I don't say anything because it's going to hurt her more than it hurt me. I noticed this because that's who she is. Now, I'm setting this story up for this message. We all know if a little girl come to you and say, Daddy or Mommy, can you do this with me? And you said, no, not right now, baby. They'll say, and they'll leave. And 10 minutes later, they coming right back. Is now time? No. Okay. What about now? We know a little girl or a little boy know who butters their bread, know who they get their shit from. So they don't take an attitude and cop an attitude and get mad with you, right? So I asked Lynn, I said, Lynn, you ain't try to get a hug or kiss or nothing. I know what's going on. I said, you can turn the affection faucet back on. Tell them what you said.
I said, which part? I said a lot.
What I mean, when I said, turn the affection faucet back on, what did you say? Like, why you not being affectionate?
Oh, I didn't want to have to ask.
Now, actually what she said, you can come back to me. What her words were this. Well, ever since you said that you didn't want that, I said, I didn't say I didn't want that. I said, be willing to be told not right now or no. She said, well, whatever. Whenever you said you didn't want that, I just figured I'd wait for you to come try to hug and kiss on me. Mm-hmm. That way I won't be pressuring you or confusing the situation. Do you agree that that's what you said?
Yes.
Now, let me give you an example of what this is. That's like a woman cooking some bad chicken for you one day. And you saying, yo, baby, the chicken burned. Well, I won't never fry chicken again.
You gonna quit frying chicken for me forever? I love your fried chicken. You just burnt it today. You want me to not notice that it was burnt? Now watch this. This is the point. 2 quick examples. The reason I like Lynn is different from why I love Chris. What do we call each other?
Twins.
We twins. When we met each other, we knew we was twins. We both get up in the morning, dance, sing, jump around, all that shit. All right. 2 things that she have almost done to burn her own house down or fuck up her own bag. Number 1, one day we was in the car. I said, Lynn, you so funny. You just like me. You my twin. She said, I don't act like you. I said, where's this coming from? She said, I had my own personality before I met you. I was the life of the party in Texas. When I was in college, I was this, I was that. I made up French sayings. I don't act like you. I said, you do act like me. You say everything I fucking say, all my sayings. I don't act like you. I don't act like you. And we went back and forth for about an hour. And I was trying to figure out, all women act like they nigga, right? Right? No cash in the house. All women act like they nigga. If a woman don't act like you and pick up on your sayings, she don't really want you. Now, I finally had to say, hey, you do act like me. No, I don't. She didn't got mad. I said, bitch, you finna throw away the reason I like you. The reason I like you is you act like me. You can catch my jokes. You pick up on the slang. I throw lines in out of movies and songs like you. You act like me. And then when I explain it to you, you realize, what did you realize?
That I act like him.
And that acting like you don't act like me is what? Decreasing your value, right?
Right.
Okay. So I love her because she acts like me, my twin. Number 2, she's very affectionate. And I love her because she's very affectionate. But you decided you was going to do what?
Let him initiate the affection.
Stop the affection. Why? Because you didn't like to be what?
Rejected.
Told no or not right now. Now, let's get into the message. Every kid can be told no or not right now, and they don't act like that. So this is the question I had for Lynn. I said, what are you acting like? If a little girl don't do that stupid shit, what are you acting like? What are you copying? Now, watch this. I'm going to ask her on camera, and she going to answer what her answer was. When you do, pull it out. Let them see us all. Get your producer on.
So when I answer the question, I'm going to put it on me or leave it out?
No, leave it out. Okay. I want them to see all our reactions.
Oh, okay.
Well, now put it on you. You do your thing. If a little girl or a little boy don't do that, and even a dog will come say, what are you acting like when you do that?
The avatar, some vision, some version of what a Black woman is supposed to act like.
Thank you. If a little girl don't do that, we know you more mature than a goddamn little girl. So what I've always said is the Black woman can't do what a 4-year-old girl can do. A 4-year-old girl know who takes care of her, provides for her, and can apologize and deal with not right now. And what's the number 1 saying you used to say to your son?
Oh, not right now.
Ain't that some goddamn shit for you right there? Now, when I was talking to her this morning about it, it took about an hour and a half for you to realize this, right?
Yeah.
And then she apologized, right? And after you said, baby, I'm sorry, realizing, yo, that's fucked up. That I'm finna throw away the thing that I crave, love and affection, because I don't want to be told no. Meaning I don't want to what? No is next opportunity. I don't want to wait for the next opportunity to get some affection from this man. As if a man is going to come to her and offer her as much as affection as a woman needs, right? So when you said sorry, you said, I'm sorry, right? I said, it's okay. It's all good. Then what did you say after you sorry?
Some bullshit.
Tell them what you said the bullshit was.
Oh, that I have to ask for other shit. So I didn't want to have to ask for affection. That was a space where I didn't have to ask. I hadn't had to ask previously. So now that's gone. And I just didn't want that to be.
Now, what she said was, her words were this. You know, right? Because I was trying to tell her, as a man, please give me the right to make my own decision if I don't want you all in my fucking face right now. And if I say not right now, baby, don't get up and leave and go to the park and be sad. Because little girls don't do that. Now, what she said was, she said, I'm sorry. Heartfelt apology. She said, but the only reason I felt like that is because I have to ask for everything else. I said, Lynn, what else do you have to ask me for? Nothing. Just said some fucking bullshit. You took your sorry and threw it out the fucking window. Mm-hmm. No one's in trouble. We's using this to talk about a message. I'm going to drop a fire-ass message based on this because our race, one half of our race can't deal with no, not now, being wrong, can't apologize. So you wonder why we so fucked up. You can't talk to one half of our race. Now, let me give you some game. What I mean. If a little girl don't do it, grown men can apologize to each other. Little boys, the black woman can't do something everybody else can do. Now, the reason I said it's acting like an avatar, she thinks that she's supposed to just disagree with black men and listen to black men, not listen. Now, this is where it gets deep at before I go to the board. I've never been arrested and been to jail because I know that white folks is above black folks. I know you got to listen to their laws and follow their laws. So when you know your place in society, you avoid a lot of bullshit. She needs to really know her place. I'm above you. The reason you like me and can hug on me and kiss on me because you like the fact that I'm a man that handles shit and that's above you. And that you had to ask me for shit. If you was with a motherfucker that you couldn't ask for nothing and had to work for everything, you see how fucking stupid the black woman is. Let's just be real. I finally got a guy that I love and affection that I ain't got to work for nothing. I don't want to ask him for nothing. Burn your whole house down. Now understand, in the black race, the reason we so fucked up because the child don't have a prayer. All this irrational shit. I was letting her know this morning, Lynn, what I say to you, you finna do what?
Fuck up my own bag.
Now explain to them on camera, basically, how you know you gonna fuck up your own bag and your own words so we can get to the move forward. Go ahead.
Because that is my worth to him. And so for me not to provide that, then I lose stock in his world.
Ain't that motherfucker smart? But ain't that motherfucker a goddamn idiot any other motherfucking time? It's the no that turns her to a fucking dummy.
And that's what somebody just said on the timeline, what I was replying to. Yep.
The no turns a woman to a fucking dummy.
We act out. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you good. You good.
No,
Go ahead.
I was just going to read the comment. Yep, Jazzy. First of all, when we started the conversation, Mambos said, be childlike, not childish. Yes. So I said,
girls
yes.
half her age school them.
Yeah. And then Jazzy came in and said, that rejection ain't no joke. It will cause us to act out.
See how fucking stupid that is? But a little girl don't do that. You fucking dummy. A little girl don't do that. But you in love with this nigga and want him so bad. Nah, that's my point. Someone has put in the black woman's mind, she is never wrong. She can never be told no. She can never be told not now. And if you do tell her that, she'll say, I'll remove myself from the goddamn situation. I ain't never frying no more goddamn chicken. Before I let you tell me that I burnt some shit, before I let you tell me the truth. Because she said her 6-year-old son told her, Mom, stop all that shit. I'd rather lose my value. Now, Chris has a different level of value to me. Chris, do we do all that huggy-duggy shit? Put the camera on Chris. We don't do all that huggy-duggy shit. But let's be real. When Lynn got here and you saw that huggy-duggy shit with Lynn, what it made you feel like?
Oh, it bothered me because well, it showed me how really non-affectionate I was. Like, I ain't never thought about touching on nobody as much, right? And so I tried it, and then he was like, Chris, you ain't got to do that. Don't, because it was vexing me to even try to attempt. I didn't know when to jump in and jump out. So he said, stop. So I'm like, and I understood that, and I stopped. Now, to me, in my defense, now, I didn't know that that was something I would even want to try to consider. So I tried it. But what I was happy about is that I had gotten used to how we were communicating and the honesty. So when you told me that, I was able to release myself easier than to keep on trying to push to be something that I knew I naturally was not. So I'm like, okay, you see it, you tried it, it's feeling forced. You don't have to feel forced, it's not a demand. You know what I'm saying? And so I was able to, step out. Maybe in something else, I wouldn't have been able to do that, as easy. But like I said, until I seen it, which is the beauty that people miss. This poly is just, it's about y'all thinking about the word. I'm talking about how you live.
It's a family
She showed
structure.
me how much I didn't do as a person. Now, what if Jay really desired that and had been trying to tell me that he needed that, and I didn't know how to reciprocate that or how much of that need needed to be met? So, she did give me a view of what that could have looked like. And I'm like, oh, okay. So, yeah.
In other words, now let me tell you how I'm feeling. This woman, how long was it before I ever knew how you laughed?
Oh, yeah. I mean, shit, 10
years, I ain't never heard this woman bust out laughing. Now Lynn get here. She want to
I'm gonna be a comedian.
Shut that fake shit up.
Look, I'm gonna be a comedian, comedy coming soon. But I mean, shit.
No, listen.
Yeah.
10 years. This woman never laughed. Lynn get here.
Yeah.
This woman, I'm hot. Don't hold me. Get off me. Don't touch me.
Don't.
You in my face. She tell her sons, get out my face. You smell like outside. All that kissing, hugging shit. I used to have to force her. Let them fucking boys climb on their mama and kiss and hug their mama. Boys need that, right?
Yeah.
So me and her never been kissing, hugging. Lynn get here. Lynn wants to kiss and hug. Here she come. Now, because I'm a real man, when you tried to do that shit, it didn't feel right, did it?
No.
It felt contrived and fake, right?
Yeah.
But you would have kept doing it forever just so you can be like her.
Yeah, I would have.
But what did I tell you?
Don't do it.
Baby, don't do that bullshit.
That's what
that
I said.
ain't what you
I
would.
appreciate it.
I know.
Yeah.
But listen, I'm trying to make sure they understand.
Oh, yeah,
because for some reason, when women talk, women attach to the I'm translating it in the man's way.
Okay, do you?
Because like this girl, sister said something, and she way right. She got a good point. It hurt her to take the affection away, and that waiting process was a game played that went wrong. I ain't take no affection away. I said, be willing if you come, me tell you not now. I took her ability to control my motherfucking life away. That's what happened. Think about this. All I said is, hey, when you want to kiss on me and hug on me, I love that shit, baby. But if I say not right now, get off of me. And every time I say not right now, what do?
Be in my feelings.
And get sad. And you're purposely trying to make me feel bad about telling you no, right?
Yeah.
And when you're purposely trying to make me feel bad about telling you no, when I come back and say I'm sorry and apologize to you, ain't that what snapped you back to feeling good?
Mm-hmm.
Need to be lied to feel good. Knowing good and goddamn well your goddamn son told you, get the fuck out my face with all that bullshit. Now, what I want to do is show y'all some in this world why we fucked up. She ain't acting like her mama. She ain't acting like nothing that's a woman. Now, this is where it's going to get tricky. Watch this. She acting like what she thinks a black woman should act like. Because no cash, as men, we say, who the fuck are you acting like, right? I don't know women that do this. I don't know kids that do that, right? So when no cash, when you see a transgender, what do you say? Who the fuck you acting like? Or when you see a gay man, you say, who the fuck you acting like? He's acting like what he thinks in his mind a black woman acting like. Because guess what? He damn sure ain't acting like them classy ladies that used to have on a coat, stockings, dress, hat, and fucking gloves. He couldn't act like that. It's impossible for a man to act that meek, humble, with such class and grace. He got to act like what he think a black woman act like. So he's acting like this dainty. Put the camera on yourself so they can see. See how dainty and cute and little girly she look? That ain't how she act. Motherfuckers, look, move your mouth. I'm not put the camera on you. We're gonna do some fun. Okay. I want you to move your mouth and I'm gonna talk. Okay. Just move your mouth. Motherfucker, you think you gonna take some goddamn affection from me? Shit, motherfucker. I don't need no motherfucking affection. I'll fuck around and not need a hug for weeks, motherfucker. So if since gonna tell me, fuck that shit, nigga. Cause that's what ain't that how you responded in your mind? Mm-hmm. But in real life, I came in the room last night and what did you do?
Please touch me. I need a hug. Can you initiate some contact, please?
Watch this. After how many days was it? 4 or 5 days?
It was about 3 days.
After
that was
3
on
days,
Monday or Tuesday.
After 3 days of walking around, motherfucker, who you think you is? God damn it, I don't need no hug.
I'm gonna just wait on him.
I'm gonna wait on him. Shit. Before I get rejected, this motherfucker better hug me. Shit. I came in the room last night. She was sitting on the wall. I came in. I got something. I got ready to walk out. She said, "You don't have a hug?" I said, "What's wrong with you?" I said, "Okay." Bitch breaking down. Now,
and had to ask for him to initiate contact.
Now watch this. Let me give you some game. She's a lovey-dovey, huggy, kissy person, and I love that. I just want the ability to say not right now. Now she gonna get rebellious and remove the affection. In 6 weeks, I'm having a daughter. Your ass will be in the corner somewhere, never getting spoke to when that little girl get here. Taking the very thing that makes you valuable away. Perfect example before I go to the board. Then I want y'all to wrap on this because this little conversation y'all having while I'm setting the board up is going to be the thing that the women need to hear. Mm-hmm. It ain't woman behavior. It is so not woman behavior. Yeah. But guess what? This is the thing that what I'm saying. Damn, I forgot my point. Hold up.
It's not woman behavior.
It's not woman behavior. Yeah. Why would you do and remove the very thing that makes you valuable? Mm-hmm. It's like I never forget. I used to date this girl in college. I love this girl, but art imitates life and life imitates art. So every song is made thinking about another song. So when I met her, she reminded me of somebody. And I fucked around and she told me, the bitch asked me, she said, "Why you like me so much so fast?" I said, "You remind me of a girl I went to high school with that I was in love with. She never gave me a shot." She said, got mad. "You stupid, dumb whore. You asked me why I liked you so fast. I told you why I liked you so fast. You didn't like why I liked you." So she got mad. "Well, I ain't gonna act like that girl." I said, "Well, bitch, I ain't gonna like you if you don't." Think about it. She said, "Why I gotta remind you of something?" I said, "Ain't that what made me holler at you?" Then I asked her this. I said, "Do you like that big ass gap in your teeth that you whistle when you talk?" She said, "No." I said, "Well, that bitch had a gap and that's why I approached you." Now, you guys discuss that while I'm setting up, and I'm going to give a message based around this. See, we like to use our relationship, but we don't use it all the time. It just depends. Like when I said, Lynn, I'm gonna talk about this today. She's like, what, for real? I said, you my wife too. You forget that you learn from watching Chris talk about her shit. So now you here. So let me ask you this before I get off. How do you feel realizing that as smart as you are with all them fucking degrees you got, like, yo, I'm finna do the very thing to take my value away? And how do you feel knowing that it had to, as a man, I have to be the one that comes snap you out of that stupid shit, or you would burn your own life down? How does that make you feel about yourself as a person? Like, to me, if I was that would make me feel so weak and out of control. I would give a motherfucker control of my life before I let myself feel like that. But you get what I'm saying? Speak on that.
Well, it definitely made me feel low, but it also reminds me that I am lower. So I feel like it was absolutely appropriate and in line. Like, we do that. That's who we are. We are irrational. We are emotional. We do dumb shit. So yeah, I was just reminded that that's who I am. I'm lower than him. I'm low. I live in my feelings. I don't like to be rejected. I don't like to say no. I'm a maneuver and manipulate around that. So it just brought me back to the truth of who we are and the dynamics that it takes a man or more moral, more stable, more consistent, and how much we rely and need on them. And the very function and purpose of me being here is to be under a man.
Now, could I say something? This is where it gets a little deep. And ladies, y'all don't get in your feelings, but let me explain something to you. That irrational bullshit that you do, you will do it for anything, even in your kid's life. Now, Lynn, we talked about this about an hour and a half before you got my point, right?
Yeah.
And didn't I start crying?
Yeah.
Because I showed her, yo, you gonna take hugs and kisses away from me because I want the right to tell you when I don't want it? Now, watch this. I'm gonna tell you what's wrong with our race. I told her this happened with our generation because her moms won't like that. And then look at this. Watch this. Ain't these young black girls out here twerking their ass and makeup and Snapchatting so much that they too far gone for y'all to fuck with?
Yeah.
That's how y'all mamas feel about y'all. Y'all mamas say y'all bitches is so far away from the hats and the dresses and that we wore. I don't fuck with my own children. Y'all are the first generation that fucked this race up. Now let me give you some game why that happened. It took me an hour and crying and a little yelling to get her to realize what you was doing, right? What I say granddaddy could do to fix that?
Oh, put his hands on you.
Slap your motherfucking taste out your mouth. Won't you trying to manipulate me and trick me that you won't doing that?
Yeah.
You see what I mean? I came to her like, yo, you removed the affection. What are you doing? And she like, well, I'm trying to, but what you was trying to do was trick me into not saying your true feelings and apologizing, right?
Right.
So watch this. Some niggas ain't as intelligent enough as me. She'd have tricked his pussy ass. Fucked the whole family up. Now back in the day, granddad and them stuttered and had just learned how to read. And they couldn't deal with that fast talking shit. Shut your goddamn mouth. You know what you're doing. Now watch this. Let's be real. Our black woman is unchecked because she hasn't been told no. Her kids can't tell her no. Her kids can't tell her wait later. Her kids can't put her in a motherfucking place. So these bitches' entire life, nobody has checked them. And that's what's wrong with our race. Now watch this. Watch this. Watch this. I'm not angry. This is passion because it hit me today. What's wrong with us? Our women can be irrational, wrong 100% of the time. We just seen in our relationship, I like her because I say you act like me. She said, no, the fuck I don't, motherfucker. Blah, 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 blah. I like her because she affectionate. I'm a rude affection motherfucker. She finna throw her own shit away, right? Right?
Right.
Okay. But Guess what? I was able to articulate that to her. The next man can't. Chris, couldn't you smart talk them other street niggas you used to fuck with?
Yes.
Play with their senses. What I tell you the first time?
Oh, dangle shit.
Yeah.
I get you this.
Yeah. And what I
Like,
say when you say I get you this?
To you or them?
To you.
Say that again.
When you dangle shit in front of me, use your credit. What I say?
You don't want that shit.
Fuck that shit.
Everybody do that
I don't
shit.
give a fuck about that shit. Every bitch I fuck with. I know bitches. I'm fucking with a bitch right now that'll buy you, your children, and your fucking house. She got more money, way more. You dangling a fucking look. This house is a single parent home. 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, and you dangling that bitch. I got a bitch in Bride Creek that'll put this house in there, and you dangling that bullshit in front of me. Don't no men give a fuck about no shit like that. 6'6" nigga. I could have a bitch in every state with a mansion. What you talking about dangling some shit in my fucking face? You see what I mean?
Yeah.
You see what I mean? We are in a situation where one half of our race says, you better not check me. And you know I ain't lying, because watch this. If you call your mama and say, mama, I need to talk to you about how some of your decisions affect my life, they ain't gonna let you fucking speak. They gonna cuss, they gonna tell you what, blah, 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 blah. Motherfucker, what's wrong with you? My man said that. She said, how the fuck my decisions affect your life? Now that we've established all that, y'all speak on that while I go to the board.
Well, I wanted to start with saying we got a hashtag females and you know it because it's been saying, who gonna check me, boo? and it's
No, that's a hashtag.
It's a saying.
Well, I know
and
it's a philosophy. Yeah,
I'm sure
they
if
make.
we
Yeah,
Google who gonna check me, you see Nene and them bitches all up there. Who gonna check me, boo? And we understand whether we watch reality TV or not, because it's like we know that's how we walk around feeling. So I just had to start there with the who gonna check me, boo mentality. I definitely see what he's saying, because that was once me. So with the once me type of situation, I know that, first of all, let me just read some of the things that I wrote down right quick, if I can, while he was saying it. So he was talking about women not wanting to take ownership that we are like our men. And I thought about, people still call me Raquel. My mother still call me Raquel. I still call my mother Ima. We still call my brother Yehoshua, all because my little brother father at 11 was all these different religions. I'm 46, but my name's still Raquel.
I heard her.
Okay,
her mama call her Raquel.
She didn't never change from him.
I said, why she call you Raquel? She said, my brother's baby daddy. I said, his dick print still in her.
Yeah.
You call your son some different names that you made up
From another man. That she not with.
That she not with.
Okay, that's what I had to. That's what I had to.
Talk about women don't act like the nigga.
So that was the first time I seen that. So you got, even when I've been out of religion, we probably officially came out of religion about my 8th grade year, but I'm still walking around being called Raquel. I'm calling her Ima. You know what I'm saying? Like we still don't really eat meat. You know what I'm saying? She calling it be healthy. And so it wasn't until I got with Jay that I realized, I still been walking around with my little brother's sauce on us, because she's still been sprinkling it. And really the brain, if she had disconnected it, she'd have went back to calling her children what she named them when she birthed them, before she even met this man. She never gave us our names back. That's what people not get. I went outside in the 4th grade and told motherfuckers, you can't call me Christina no more. You got to call me Raquel. I didn't do the I couldn't do the Pledge of Allegiance no more because of this man. I didn't eat meat no more. I couldn't listen to music no more. And when she left him, she left us stuck there. And part of I realized that my journey of music, I heard it on the outside, but it was a love development in me as a child that got squelched when religion came. And she could have easily took her accountability that she moved us far from it, because that's how she met him. They was in the band and came back. Anyway, though, that's a sidebar. But I'm just saying, so I get what he's saying. And I was saying, that I learned on the trail the other day. We don't want to feel discomfort, right? So this rejection is really about discomfort in any situation, whether it's rejection, asking, not wanting to be real, that you just fucked your baby daddy that night and you ain't use no condoms because you was too horny. You know what I'm saying? Like this non-accountability and stuff that we want is about the discomfort that it feels to look yourself in the face knowing you trying to lie about what happened. You don't want to feel that. And I believe that is the new phase that they're creating literature about, that we learn in school. It's called emerging adulthood. That's why I don't look like nothing. It's not your child like mine, and it ain't your adult mind. It's the shit that we've been creating since our generation, because people could buy bags and shit to fake confidence. And we are stopping ourselves from going through real developmental processes that are needed to walk into adulthood.
Let me say this real quick while you say that point. And I'm gonna have. Do you got something to say, Lynn?
No Cash could just step over if you're gonna talk.
Watch this. Let me break something down. She says she don't like to feel discomfort. Little girls get told no. You see what I mean?
Saying.
Do y'all really see what I mean? We don't like discomfort. Think about this. Little girls get told no, and so. When I said a 4-year-old girl is stronger, smarter, and every motherfucking thing than a black woman. Now you see why I've been saying that. You see, that's called what I call aggressive self-help. A fucking 4-year-old girl smarter and stronger than a black woman. Now let me give you some examples. Why? Because we're gonna get into the message. You can't hear me?
That's why we need a comforter. For everything.
A man. For everything.
Your snacks.
Addiction. Yes, all the vices.
Oh, let me see. Now I can hear myself. Hold on. I can hear myself. Yeah, I can hear myself.
Oh, okay. I can hear me.
I can hear you too.
Okay. You sound lower than me and Chris.
Well, this ain't a condenser mic. This is a little baby boy. This is goddamn
I can't
$1,000
remember who
microphone
said
you're
it.
talking on. Exactly. Now watch this. If you go up to a little girl, you say, hey, little girl, if she look at you and there's something she don't like about you, she ain't coming to you. Nope, I got nieces that won't come to me. I don't like something about your black ass. You go up to a grown woman, hey, what's up, grown woman? Nah, nigga, you ain't my type. Pull out a bottle of liquor and some money. Let's reconsider this shit. Stupid. A little girl, hey, what's up, I done told my niece, come here, baby. Come on, you ain't gonna go with uncle and buy your ice cream. So, my mama buy me ice cream. My grandma buy me ice cream. I don't like you, motherfucker. You can't change my mind. Ain't nothing you can offer me. Ain't nothing you can motherfucking give me. Little girl, you tell her no, she come back. She know who butters her bread. The woman will do like Lynn, act mad 3-4 days. What if in that 3 days I decided, you know what, I'm sick of this shit. Get your shit and get the fuck out of here, bitch. Then she'd have broke down crying. I got a song. When her back's against the wall, she'll finally break down, but she won't tell it all. Because a woman is a born fucking liar. By nature, the weakest animal has to disseminate. Disseminate means act to protect yourself. Hide how you truly feel. What do you mean, Javon? One day it was a lizard, saw a goddamn snake roll up. That lizard was so scared, he said, I can't do nothing. Let me stand here. The motherfucker stood so still, his body changed to the color of the goddamn tree behind him. He can't fight. He can't fight. Woman can't beat no man, so she got to try to trick him. And they done took away the thing that I had. Stop fucking with my head. Watch this. It's always a 3-day thing. I can pull up a video. I'm going to try to find it after class. Ike Turner sat there and told the truth. I know Tina Turner's a goddamn liar because Ike told the truth and didn't know that he was basically digging himself in a hole. They said, Ike, did you used to hit Tina and beat her? Ike said, how the hell I broke her jaw and she go sing the same night? He said, any doctor tell you can't sing with no broke jaw. I said, yeah, turn your way, split it through the wall. I believe Ike on that one. You know what I'm saying? But then Ike said, they said, well, when did you hit her, Ike? This is what Ike said. Watch this. Ike said, well, we come home off the road, off tour, and she'll be acting funny and not saying nothing with her lip poked out 2-3 days. He said, after about the 4th day, I just walk up to her and say, what the hell wrong with you, Tina? And she'll get back to regular. That man won't supposed to say that on no national fucking
I
TV.
believe Mike too.
He told the goddamn truth. Now watch this, watch this. What did Lynn do? Walked around acting mad 3 days. And I had to go in there and cry and beg her into being back real. Then she apologized and said, but it's your fault. Now I could have just went in there and said, hey, snap out of that fucking bullshit. She'd have said, okay, Daddy, I know exactly what you're talking about. But you know what happened with Ike and Tina? They on the road, Ike fucking some women, she doing her thing, and they get home, and now it's time. Ike said, you want to go to Karam and get some Chinese food or something? Maybe we can do to have a good time now. We are here on the road. What Tina doing? Lip poked out. Ike said, come on, baby. Goddamn, we home. Let's have a good time, man. I want to have a good time. Everybody in the party have a good time. I want to be one of them. Lip poked out. Ike deal with that shit Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. He go in there Monday morning. He got a recording gig. They got to go record. He wrote a song. He got the band on the road. They on the way there. Tina been acting like a bitch for no reason 3 days, as women do. Can't tell you what's wrong with her. I get up Monday morning. We got to record today. He said, let me go in here and make this bitch some breakfast, put some sage in the air, do everything I can to make this bitch happy today because we got to record. Tina come in the kitchen. Ike standing there naked like goddamn baby boy, daddy cooking. Ike said, hey, Tina, baby, it's Monday. We got to record. I got you some orange juice. Here you go, your tea, everything. He sit her down across the table. He said, hey, baby, you good? Yeah, I'm good. That's when Ike hauled across the table. Crack that goddamn bullshit out. We got to record today, bitch. That's how we make our money. I ain't gonna let you fuck our livelihood up. That's how that go. Now, am I talk about beating women? No, I'm saying the black woman has gone undisciplined, unchecked. She don't want to be wrong. Hell, she don't even want to be told fucking not right now. Chris says she don't want to feel no discomfort. What makes you can walk around in the world? Who gave you this? Even white women know that. Kids, the weaker vessel. Skunk. Oh shit. Some trying to attack me. I'm so scared I pissed on myself. After 300 years, the skunk piss got stinking. So their game is trickery and control. But we see through that shit, don't we? Yes. So how you think I feel? Somebody trying to run game on me because I told her, hey, can you act like an adult? Meaning, when you try to kiss and sucking on me and bite on me, if I said, baby, not right now, could you let me have my space? God forbid if you be told no. This is what she'll do right there, right on the spot. Love it, dove it, watching the movie, everything good. Not right now. She hop up. Where you going? Oh, I'm going to the park to do some yoga. I had a yoga event scheduled. You ain't said nothing about that shit earlier. You got told no. Now listen what I'm saying. What's the point of all this? Because it's a good example of real life. Women get it and men get it. Now, Javon, what's your point? How do you bring this to the class? Most of us walk around afraid of that next opportunity, which means what? Being told no. This nigga right here got a gift. I love him. I was talking to my cousin Johnny. He sells incense and oils at my age. And I'm like, that's a career, but hey, I wouldn't do that. He at homecoming, walking around with me, right? By the time he get to me, everybody like, oh man, everybody know this motherfucker. This your cousin, man, y'all look just alike. I said, I was kind of embarrassed, man, you done bought that goddamn oil shit out to my goddamn homecoming out here, walking around. And I know how he do, because We from the same hometown, so I know how he do. But, so I asked him, I said, man, you don't motherfucking feel bad you trying to sell a nigga a oil at homecoming, everybody drunk. He pulled out his goddamn water money. He said, man, I'm making a fucking killing out of here. I said, well, what is it? I said, I hate being told no. He said, man, no, just the next opportunity. He said, and they ain't tell me no. He said, because I look at it like this. If they let me swipe that motherfucker on their arm and smell it, that's a yes. He said, because who lets strangers touch them and put chemicals on their arm? I said, boy, you a bad motherfucker. You teaching me something. Keep teaching. He said, I love to know. I love the next opportunity. He said, I don't want no motherfucker to waste my shit to swipe. He said, they tell me as I can see it in their eyes. No, he like, oh, excuse me, I did some other motherfucker right here. All these motherfuckers around here, he like, I'm looking for next opportunities. Yeah. I'm looking for nose. I'm looking for nose. Oh, no, okay. Hey, excuse me. You look like you want some cologne. He said, I asked white folks, anybody. He said, I ain't scared of the next opportunity. Do you realize if you try to do something and you get told no and you lay there and sulk in the meantime, ain't that what you did?
Yeah.
And you got told, you didn't even get told no, you got told, can I have the right to tell you no? And you sulked in the meantime, that shit hurt, didn't it? What if my cousin said, hey, you mind buying some more oil? They said no. He said, oh, fuck. Finance bitch turned me down. It's 10,000 people at homecoming. I can't bounce back from that no. I'm finna go think bad thoughts. The next person gonna tell me no. I'm gonna jump down here in Debbie land. Everybody here gonna tell me no. I got turned down for one job. I ain't putting in another application. Yesterday we talked about why is it so hard to acknowledge when something don't match. That means it don't match. It don't align. That's just simply mean no. It's not that I don't like you as a person. This don't fit this situation. We'll break our neck. If we break up with somebody, why it ain't work? It's their fault. I'm hurt. I'm sad. When there's 100 people that want to go with you that you don't want to go with, they're not knocking down your door. Bitch, I asked you for your number last week. You didn't even do it. Now I see you out here with this nigga on Facebook. I'll kill you. Why is it so hard to say to yourself, hey, there are 10 guys in my inbox or 10 women in my inbox. I don't want them. The person that I want feel like about me how I feel about them. If I know somebody can like me and I don't like them, then I should know that I can like somebody that don't like me. But what will we do? We'll figure out a fucking way. And that's what most men do. Men have been trained to do that. Hey, sweetheart, you like me? You like me? No, I don't like you. I got money. I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll do that. Then as soon as the woman start fucking with the nigga, don't want to listen. He like, you just want me for my money. And it's like, well, nigga, I told you I ain't like you. And then you start splashing money in my face. Goddamn, anybody would kind of respond to that, except a little girl. I'm a grown woman, and I'm weaker than a little girl. You know I fall for shit like snacks and food. Fuck is you talking about? I'm a grown-ass woman. You know you can get me with something to eat now. Fuck is you talking about? Yeah. If I take Lynn to get something to eat, Lynn, this is why we say little girls. Why don't they just act like a little girl they is? They want to be a little girl. On my dough, pump my gas, buy my food, cut my pancakes, cut my steak, grill me, bring me flour. Soon as any other time where it's not. Oh, she can act like a little girl when I put them crab legs in front of her. Sit there. Be dancing in the line. Hey, everybody. Both of them. Seriously, that's how they do. Now, watch what I'm saying. Watch this. Watch this. And this is what I asked her this morning. A no will make you lose your fucking mind and lose all rationale. Watch this. I met this woman through the internet, went to Texas, met her for about 4 days, told her I'll be back next month to get you. You finna be my second wife. She quit her job, left her, told her son, you got to go live with your goddamn daddy your senior year. quit her job, 2-week notice. I'll be down here next month. All right, I quit my job. My son going to move in with my daddy, with his daddy. Packed everything she had, left her whole family to come to North Carolina because she think I'm a what? Good guy with good leadership, right? Mm-hmm. And I can teach her, right? Well, I say, hey, part of my teaching you is letting you know that grown men don't want to be sucked on all the fucking time. And you should respect people's personal space and that allow me to tell you not right now or no. Motherfucker, you don't know what you talking about. Fuck is you. That's when this character comes out that I don't know what it is. Fuck you talking about, nigga. I don't know, nigga. I ain't got to listen to you. Motherfucker, don't be telling me not to kiss and hug on them. Fuck that shit. Anything else you tell a woman. Fuck that shit. But then I be like, you do know you left your son senior year in high school to come move up here with me. You do know you quit your job and gave your... So, bitch, do you trust me or not? Oh, yeah, I'm being stupid right now because I just got told no. Let me snap back to my senses. Same thing with Chris. You do know you let me come in your house and become your children's father and raise them and grow them and nurture them. You do know I've been your husband, teaching, leading, and guiding you and everything, right? Yeah, well, when I said... Baby, can you not try to put our 17-year-old son in early college? Oh, nigga, you don't know what you're talking about. Nigga, you think you smart. You ruling over me. Why is that? Why is that? Why? Because the little girl know who take care of him, and the little boy know. And when you tell them no, they don't do all that. And guess what? We've been raised by single black women. So as men, we act like that. How much them Jordans cost? $200. I can't afford them. Can't tell me no. I shoot a nigga. I sell dope. I rob, steal. I got to have what I want. Can't tell me no. Fuck you talking about. I was raised by a single black woman. I seen her pitch a bitch when she couldn't have her way. Can't tell me no more for a motherfucking thing. Get out my face. I know what I'm talking about. This is aggressive self-help. It's meant to fucking burn. Leave her own child to listen to me, but don't want to listen to me in this. Let me whoop her son's ass, raise him, but don't want to listen to me in this. Is that dumb? So it looked like you dumb. But we know these women ain't dumb. We know these black women is out here raising kids by themselves, getting jobs, getting credit, but when you tell them no, they look like a fucking fool. So don't be a motherfucker that lose it when you get told no. That's just the next fucking opportunity. Yes. Soon as you form your mouth and say no, thank you for, sir. Sir. Yes, say thank you. Ma'am. Next job, next house, next idea. Excuse me, I got some. Excuse me, that no shit don't bother me no more. It's the next opportunity. Some of us can't move forward because we still sad about the last fucking no. Yes. And that was years ago since your baby daddy or your baby mama dropped you on your fucking head and left you by yourself. Oh, Lord. Hit that goddamn button. I ain't got nothing else to say.
Wow. Yes. Oh, wow. It kind of made me think that No Cash. Remember when I picked you up from the thing? Okay, well, I was having this conversation yesterday about, as a woman that went through the process and currently is aware of the process and the conditioning that I'm needing to do on myself to undo what these bad habits. And I call them bad habits because I wasn't prepared for the life I was asking for. You know, you walking around and you saying you want to be a wife. You don't even know what it is to be a person. And I saw a quote, I shared it on our page, like, get a woman who, don't pick a woman who wants a husband. Pick a woman that wants to be a wife or something like that. And so you don't want to pick most of us just want husbands. We don't want to be wives. And being a wife too, like it's bad enough we don't really have a vision for that. But and even not having that vision, when you attach onto that man, you're attaching onto his specific vision. And his specific vision is 9 times out of 10 nothing you've ever seen on TV, because it's his specific to his upbringing and his purpose and what he needs. And so you're deciding that you already come what you need to be a great helpmate, and you don't know what you're helping out with. So when I got with Jay, we came from a leadership where he got every woman in there ready to be submissive. That shit was like sexy, like, yeah, sexy. I'm gonna be submissive, whatever you like. I ain't had no problem. Eddie, whatever you like, jump on one foot. I ain't had no problem wanting to do that. My pastor had me ready. However, I didn't know what that shit looked like till I got in it. And he like, nah, I mean, don't do that. Don't that. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. And I'm like, what am I losing myself? But I have to listen to somebody. I don't know.
What I asked you when you said I'm losing myself?
You said, who the fuck are you to lose?
Fuck is you.
But you know what? Somebody just told me, this young girl, she about 30, maybe 25. I was talking to her and she just was like, oh my God, I feel like I'm losing myself. I was so happy to have been privileged to go through that journey of feeling like I was losing myself. So I could say to her what Jay said to me, who the fuck are you to lose? First of all, you only 25. You ain't even been doing no real shit to know that. Like, when did you create that person? In the 7th grade? Like, she didn't know where she was going to live, where she was going to go, and all this type of stuff. So even who you holding on to, the person with the wigs and the makeup that's trying to mask who they are, you trying to hold on to that person because it seems like you don't even
the person
want
that nobody ever wanted to commit to. That's
you know
who
what I'm saying?
want.
That's who you want to hold on to. So I was so happy.
I want to be lonely.
And this is what these classes is all about. And Sister Lynn and I allowing ourselves to be laid before y'all on Christ-like, because I know for me, I didn't feel like I had anyone that was willing to talk, any older woman, especially, that just say, bitch, you want too much.
Let me say something real quick. And I always say this because it be a lot of women watching. These ladies run me. See, I'm a man and I treat them like little girls because that's what they are. They ain't even sharp as little girls yet. I'm trying to get them to 5-year-old. If I can get them to act like a 5-year-old, they be some bad women, bro. Now, what I'm saying is this. Everything these women want, these women eat what they want, they go what they want, they do what they want. They don't have to ask me for nothing. I'm not this loud, domineering man. I'm a pussycat in this house, right? Who run this house?
Chris.
See, they never really want to say it. You know what I'm saying? Because and Lynn, what it is this. This is how it is. It's just like when Chris was telling you about her father. Man, Chris used to tell me she didn't know her daddy. I went over her daddy's wife's house. Her dad died, but I went over his second wife's house. Man, I looked at the goddamn picture book. I about to bust up in her motherfucking head. I said, you misrepresent this motherfucking man like this to me. All the fucking holidays. I mean, I'm like, what the fuck? You ain't know your daddy. But guess what? It's understandable because she's a girl to her. To her, it wasn't enough. Then the guy that you said that was supposed to be a crackhead and she badmouthed this guy. What she would do was say, I don't know my daddy, and my mama had fucked up boyfriends, asking an excuse to not listen to me. Now, the guy that, look, this is what happened one time. Lynn was here, and this is what happened. Kristen told me this guy was a nightmare. I ain't going to tell all his business. He was a horror, how bad he was to my mom and all this shit. And then the guy died, right? The guy died, bawling, crying, snot coming out of nose. What's wrong, baby? Ain't this the guy that fucked you? I mean, not fucked you, but was the mean motherfucking crackhead? He legally adopted me. He was the only man that I ever seen. You
not legally adopted me.
Okay, well, you tell the story.
I said, I realized then that when he died, I had been stuck on the ending part of our relationship. I had erased everything this man had been to me up until he had winded up on drugs. And because I had attached it on to
Smirched
my
his
mother,
character, man.
yeah, I mean, when he said that, I mean, I took ownership for it. Remember, I was just like, that was the epiphany that I was having. Like, yo, I missed out on the ending of the life of a man that meant a lot to me because of how him and my mother's relationship was at the end of it, and my embarrassment about how he got on drugs. And you know what I'm saying? So in that, when I'm get with you, I'm walking in as if that's the only thing. And when it was taken away, all I had was the memories of the good, because I had erased. I didn't go through the bad shit with him. I just ignored
But let me
him.
ask you this so you can understand, so they can understand.
Okay.
What did you say this man did for you?
He took me on his wing like a daughter.
But what else did he do for you?
Yeah. Took me to get my first abortion.
Now tell me that ain't no motherfucking daddy.
Yeah.
Didn't even tell her mama. I said, Chris, I said, man, you done besmirched this motherfucking man character. Look at this. Think about this. Joe Jackson was married to the same woman 55 years. He sired the Jackson 5, Janet Reba, and they said, look at how we think about Joe Jackson. When I got with her, you know what my wife said to me? I don't want my sons to see you as Joe Jackson. I said, bitch, you better hope, wish, and pray that I be Joe Jackson to these kids. Where the fuck does Joe Jackson get this bad name from?
And then look, though, to go through the story and realize I got that from some Martin joke shit.
Yeah.
I never even
I'm sitting back like, every time that I had to tell her or show, see, she wanted me to be like Cliff Huxtable, what she's seen on TV. Yeah. And I said, you don't act like no goddamn clap, bitch. So check this out. But every time I had to say something to her about manhood, because I treat them like little girls. They do whatever they want to do. What it is they highlight, like with her dad and the other man, they highlight the bad and forget the good. Chris and Lynn, can we do this? Can we do this? Can we do this? We doing this. Hey, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. I do everything they motherfucking say do 10,000 times for 10 weeks straight. The second I have to tell her, yo, can you deal with me telling you not now? What did it make you do?
No, cry.
And it make you think, I tell you everything, because that's what you said this morning. You said, I'm sorry that what I did, but the reason I didn't like it so much because I had to ask you for everything else. Right? Mm-hmm. Now, on camera, what do you have to ask me for?
Nothing.
I'll have to throw this goddamn camera at her ass right now. You see what I mean? I'm joking. But you see what I mean? Trying to trick me. If I was that's why marriages end in divorce. If I was a pussy nigga, that shit'll work. Don't you try to trick me in?
Yeah.
Don't you try to trick me in?
Yeah.
Watch this. If I ask a woman something right now, her mind will say, why you want to know? And then she'll formulate in her mind why she think I asked and answer based on that. Yeah. So let me ask you something.
Psychic.
Do y'all ever tell the truth?
Not really. Yeah. I mean, once you made us aware, I realized how much I do. I mean, and it's times like this, take it out of you. Like, I remember the first time I really, really realized how much, because I used to be like, I don't be lying saying I got shit. I'm not no liar. But one day, Lynn and I was talking, and we was talking about a book or something. And so Lynn always be having books. So I used to be like, I don't like to read. So in this conversation, I have decided that Lynn is an avid book reader. So I'm having this conversation with her like I'm avid. You get them? Like it's so now I don't know what I'm talking about. She naming books and authors I ain't never heard of. Now I'm somewhere else in the conversation and I'm not really making no sense. And I had this habit to, in the conversation, kind of say my next statement without letting you know I've switched pages. So she said, huh? Yeah, I was trying to fake it to make it. And so her facial expression was like, I don't get it, whatever. Anyway, though, so then I had to stop her during it and say, right now, as we were speaking, I am deciding for you what I think that you think about this conversation. I wanted her to see it in real life. And then I was talking to Jay about it, and he was like, yeah, she be having books. You don't even know she finishing them. And I just bust out laughing because she could just be carrying books
Buying
and
books.
buying books. And I'm deciding that she's smarter than me. I'm deciding that
Really?
she know more than me. And even I let her know when
You ever
the
read The Catcher in the
authors-
Rye? Yeah. Well, you remember this? Oh yeah, all I remember about it was The Catcher. You know, it's like a nigga that didn't watch the game last night, but he saw it on ESPN and he could tell you about the dunks, but he don't know what. But what about when the coach? Oh man, I had got me some chips and dip around that time. It's like she said, she done decided Lynn is a reader. Lynn is smarter than me. So Lynn talking about books. Now I'm gonna act like I'm a reader. I said, Chris, you don't know if that bitch just got books or not. What the fuck? Like, but
when I really
look,
realized.
this is what I want to ask both of y'all on camera before we get out of here real quick. So I really want to get an assessment because this is how I feel. When I tell a lie, I feel weak. When I tell a lie, this is what I do. I say, the truth might make this person think this or whatever. I'm going to lie to him. And then my source said, well, you lying to them because you think they're above you. You lying to them because you know they're above you. That's why y'all lie to me, because you know I'm above your black ass. The reason you lie to me and you just like, look, watch this. This what they don't even understand, no, Cash, even in their in their lying. Watch this. A little kid can have cookie dough all over his face and chocolate. Come here, little Javon. That kid know he in trouble, so the first thing he do is lie. Yeah. When a man called his wife, hey, Chris, she said, what I do? Am I in trouble? I know this nigga above me. Huh? Did I do anything? You come to a man like that and you lie because you scared you going to get in trouble. But let me say this. Do y'all ever get in trouble with me?
No, but we do. I mean, I know I do respond.
But no,
to you
seriously,
in that way.
when I say get in trouble, I don't beat y'all. Y'all don't get in. I don't take
it's
that.
ridiculous.
Only thing they look to them.
I don't like
Chris said it earlier.
Yeah.
It's
discomfort.
Yes.
And that's what I was gonna say. The lying. A lot of times in these conversations, honestly, I'm like, you give us too much credit. I honestly think that if I'm going to lie to somebody, I only got me on my mind. I'm not thinking about what you going to respond. I want to get me out of the situation. I don't care what you think. I ain't thought about what you think.
See how she's proving my point? She's saying, I want to get me out of the situation, meaning I don't want to be in trouble with you, man.
But that's anybody.
No,
okay.
It's not. We just established. Look, watch this. She said that's anybody. We just established that kids aren't like that.
No, I'm talking about us.
No, listen. It's anybody, meaning it's this avatar of a black woman you think that don't need to be accountable to nothing.
Let me give an example. It's anybody that you think is above you in any type of way. So if you go back to the example I used about you and I talking about the book, in that moment, I decided you were smarter than me. So I decided you were better than me. So I decided I needed to shift in the conversation. And so that is going there. But when a woman wants to be in a relationship with a man, the hierarchy is there. And you go right back into the same person that you've been at your mama house. I ain't going to listen to them. Now you underneath this man that you know you want so much, you're not going to want to leave his house.
I'll go through this problem with women. They don't know how to. Everything y'all said is correct, but you said it with her, it was different because it's like you did it to yourself.
I did it to my. It's always.
That's why women said I don't get along with
women.
Look, no cat.
So
they can't stand that behavior from each other. That's why they don't get along with each other.
And to be honest with you, it ain't just that y'all ain't getting along with each other. You can't get along with no fucker.
That's
Exactly.
what I'm trying to say.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I think
It's because they, at any time, the black woman is afraid of what she said earlier. The word D, discomfort. Listen, let me say this. Whether it's you're being confronted for exactly.
It's the trail. It's the trail.
Discomfort to a woman is being confronted, having to tell a lie, not getting your way, rejection, somebody saying you're not pretty, being told if a woman could have on a size 8 dress, get up to a size 12, she looked like a fucking pack of biscuits bubbling out the dress. Now I'm your husband. I seen you in the dress 4 years ago when you was a size 8. Now hey, do I look the same in this dress? Yeah, you do. And she knows she don't. But she still asks the man because the lie makes her feel good. Really listen to what I'm saying, no Cass. Think about this. She knows she don't look the same in the dress. She know the man knows she don't look the same in the dress. But she asks, do I look good or look the same in this dress? If the man said, no, baby, you gained fucking 50 pounds. She knows this. She been wearing her fat girl clothes to work for the last year because, women got 2 halves of their closet. The shit that they can fit, that look good in, and the shit that they save just in case they get big again. She been in her big girl shit knowing this, but if she asks her husband, baby, do I look the same in this dress? He said, yes. She said, okay, I'll wear this motherfucker out. That's all she needs is one small lie just to validate that bullshit.
Give her some comfort.
Why she likes that lie is because if she had the truth for us to say, girl, you knew your ass was 2 cheeseburgers from being fat, and that dress don't look that good on you. That will make her do 1 or 2 things. Want to leave him.
Or lose weight.
Or lose the fucking weight.
And you listen, goddamn right they ain't gonna do that now.
But look, how about this? Isn't both uncomfortable?
Yes.
If you let it be. So what I'm saying is, and
so
I'm
let me ask you this, and then you got the floor.
Okay.
How the fuck does a strong and independent person not like no discomfort, even mental discomfort?
So this,
I embrace my adversity.
but let me tell you this, I don't, and it's the thing. That's the only word I could come up with that I felt.
No, it's the best word.
So I lose myself.
Anything that feel funny.
So that's why I said that, because you got to think through this process.
You need to stand up or something. Your back hurt. Go ahead and stand up.
As we've gone through this process, you got to remember, I kept trying to not do it again. And I kept saying, I got it this time. I got it this time. And then I realized, all these things have led back to just not wanting to be comfortable. And so in this strength that I believe that Black women saying we exhibit, it's really a false sense of strength because really nobody has been checking us. And so this strength that you think you have, you don't. And as soon as you get around
stronger than your
people,
goddamn kids who can't tell you, mama, you know you fucking up. I'm sorry.
So as soon as you have the attach onto these bonds, whether you create children, these relationships, rather romantic or business wise, and people that really lives are really attached to yours, and because it's important, anybody gonna be like, hey, wait a minute, what you doing? What you doing?
Real quick, Mambos,
Yeah.
get in the box. Anybody that want to speak on this subject, get in the box. Get in the box. Mambo, you up? Y'all got it.
So I've just had the privilege now to see it more in a slower motion, so I can see exactly when I'm doing it. But if you believe you're not doing it, you have to be doing it, because you can't talk involuntarily. Just like you don't wind up in the bathroom and just wind up peeing. Like you get an urge to pee, so you get up and you walk and go to the bathroom. So if you are reacting and saying anything, that means you had a spark of a thought in your mind about it. So when women say, and Jay used to get me out of saying, I didn't know I was doing that. You definitely know you was doing that, because you can't do it without knowing you were going to do it. However, once you take accountability and know that this is something you do, it begins to slow down and you could trace your steps in it. So like when Lynn and I do stuff now, this stuff is mainly, I think, like this reactionary learned behavior that we know is foolish. You get what I'm saying? But in the moment of those things that poke you the most, you ain't cognitive.
You know this. You just said all that.
Yeah.
So when you do it, and I say, hey, Chris, you're doing it. Why do you argue an hour instead of like trusting? You know what? This may be one of these reactionary.
Mhm.
This may be one of those reactionary things that I always do.
I mean, it's like, I mean, I could just, I don't want to. I don't know. Like at that moment, I just don't.
Go
What
ahead,
I'm saying
Lynn.
is, it's not rational. So
Yeah.
you just don't want to. You having a tantrum.
Yeah, because I would say the discomfort in that and the lie is that I didn't want to accept that how attached I was even to the affection. Like, and for you to tell me no, I didn't want to show, damn, I got an ass now when I was really comfortable and that was gonna make me uncomfortable. Like, it's not something I had to.
Your perception is I got an ass now. He didn't even say that. He just say, be okay. If I say right now I don't want to be sucked on. Nah, that ain't
Okay,
I
yeah, I
know,
thought he
yeah,
said I had to
No,
ask
no,
first.
no.
Oh, okay.
See, that's what I'm trying to tell
That's
you.
our
That's what.
interpretation.
Thank you, No Cash.
Okay.
Because we done had this whole conversation, and I done said that 50 fucking times. I just even in the class, I keep saying I didn't say no.
Yeah, I was going back to the
say you
first
have to ask.
moment. That moment on Monday or Tuesday.
Mm-mm.
What I interpreted was that I
No,
had
no,
to
that's the
ask
problem.
from
That's the
now.
problem.
No, I'm like,
That's the
how
problem.
am I going to have
Hold
to
on,
register?
stop, just stop for a second. Just stop. One second. Hold up, No Cash. It's just like the restaurant. The second someone said that you didn't like how I felt, you said fuck everything else. I was going to get her a meal. She wanted shrimp and scallops. The seafood meal came with shrimp, scallops, mussels, and calamari, but it came in a pack, so you had to order the whole pack. She said, I want shrimp and scallops. I said, you can't get shrimp and scallops like that because it's coming the whole pack. I ordered this meal. I didn't already ask. They told me. She said, Dag. I said, well, look, Lynn, I'll just pay the fucking extra. I'll pay $25 for this meal so you can get shrimp and scallops. You just give me the mussels and the fucking clams out of it. She said, okay. 30 seconds later, hold up. I want it. I said, Lynn, she went, because I said, you just give me, fuck the head all up. Because emotionally, like, I'm giving you some of my shit though, right? Right? Okay, so if I tell you, and look, that's the same thing. I tell you, Lynn, I just need you to be cool with, if you try to kiss on me, be cool with me telling you not right now. You don't like how that feel. So you saying this nigga say I gotta ask? Because listen, what?
Get the fuck off me, man. Nobody want to have that. See, another nigga would, I tell girls this too. I say, I'm too nice to you. You look at your uncles. We'll go to their other house and their aunt house, right? And the aunt might fix everybody something to eat, being nice because I'm there and I'm there. And then she'll fix her husband plate and say, honey, you gonna eat with us? And he'll grab his plate and say, oh, I'm going around here in the room where I want to eat at.
Like, we know where this motherfucker don't eat with her.
That's right. Like, I don't eat no other time around here. I do this all the other time. I'm going to do what I'm doing. Now, guess what? To another woman, they'll say, that was so rude. You know what, rude?
That's their relationship.
That's what he do. And my wife, I say, he should have. No, he shouldn't. He should have kept doing what he did when he normally do. Because that's who he is.
What we're trying to say is, listen, the rationale of it. Just think about it. The second, you're the one who gave me the epiphany. Hey, as women, we just walk around, ain't even thinking about something. We know anytime we say something, we gonna get checked. Because we ain't gonna say nothing unless it's some bullshit that involves our feelings, right? A woman ain't gonna mention nothing unless it fuck with their feelings. Let's get these people from class in here real quick. Mombos, talk to us, sister.
Peace, family. This was a very, very good lesson. Thank you. This is crazy because I went through something. I went through something like this. I had to go in my own boom boom room and talk crazy. This is something that I would wanted to say to the person, but I knew if I said it to the person, we might not even be in business no more. So I had to really go in my boom boom room, say all what I said, and then by me doing that, the universe gave me the answer that I wanted. Gave me the answer that I needed. So yes, as women, we have to learn to be more patient and with others because we know ourselves, or you know what I mean, we know what we think we like, and so we be so quick to jump and to say something instead of just waiting, being patient. And another thing, you had said something earlier about, I was just thinking about this. Me and my homegirls, when I used to have homegirls, um, we went out, we were classy. We were super classy. We wore pumps, we wore dresses. I don't know what's going on with these girls now. Like, it's really hot girl summer for real. It's like everybody's about to be naked this summer. I don't under there's just no more class. They just want to show all their ass, like all of it. It's crazy. Like, so my thing saying to that is that, yeah, we have to fix that. We have to change that. I love classiness, all that. I don't show a little bit of ass, but it's all about that class. And honestly, with me moving more classy, I'm in different positions than with me showing my ass all the time. You get what I'm saying? Like, I have a license, I'm a business owner, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm not a stripper. I'm not
You
a,
know what,
I'm
Mambo?
not someone's baby's mom. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole different experience than what I'm experiencing when you're on the positive flow. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm not perfect or whatever. I have my times because I
I know
do
what you
have my
mean.
smart ass mouth. Okay, please don't come for me because I will set it straight. But I'm learning to calm that down and also knowing that everybody's not coming for me. It's probably something that I fucking did in my
Nobody
past
gives a fuck about you
manifestation.
enough to come for you. No one is never
Exactly.
coming for you.
So,
No one is never
right.
coming for you. That's
That's
that
that
fucking
character.
But what I
character.
Yeah.
will
That's
say
what we're
though, no,
talking about.
right?
That's that character.
Yes,
You're acting like that
yes.
fucking character that you think, and trannies act like what they think you're acting like.
Now, see,
Because a
look,
tranny
there. Now
can't,
you really want to talk about look.
they can't act like a person with class. You see what I'm saying? That's that character. Don't you come for me. I know the
Look, that's
fuck
my
you
look.
won't. That's some bullshit.
Wait, was she saying something?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Crazy that you said that because I used to hang with them. I used to, not the trannies, but before the trannies were actually starting to be comfortable with being a tranny, with being like how they are. I used to hang with the gays, the ones that wanted
Yeah.
to be the tranny, and you get what I'm saying.
And they
So
act like how they think
hanging
you
with
act.
them, hold up. Yeah, so I'm hanging right how they think, but they don't know that I've been trained by a classy ass bitch, and I'm over here. This is new to me. This showing my ass and all that. I didn't come from that. I come from church. We know better.
Exactly.
She
Like, we
knows
know
she's
better.
saying it.
Exactly.
That's what
So
she said. I
when
know
when
it.
I'm looking at him acting like that shit, I'm like, oh, this is low key. I'm on some shit. Like, damn, you're really being disrespectful to the black women. I really should slap the fuck out of you for even thinking that we moving like that. Because that's
Stop,
not even how we moving.
stop. Now listen to what I'm saying for a second. See those words, what you saying? When you see that man acting like that, he's being disrespectful, you want to slap the fuck out of him. Well, when I
Shit.
watch this. When I see these women acting like what they think a black woman is, meaning not being like a little girl, I want to slap the fucking shit out of them. Okay?
Master Teacher, I feel the
Breaking that
same
down.
way too. Master Teacher, I feel the same way too. I just had another situation where I was talking to a little young shorty, and I was like, "Shut the fuck up!" Like, I was going hard. I was giving her advice, bro. People coming in the other room like, "Oh, what's going on?" I'm like, "No, I'm cool, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I'm just passionate it, like how
You
you
got
said
aggressive.
about what the fuck is going on, bitch. You're still going through the shit you're going through because you're not fucking listening. You're not listening to what I'm saying. Every question you're saying, I just said this to you. I'm ready to slap the shit out of you, bro. Look, I don't got time. That's why I go
And
to
that's
me
how,
in my
and
own
look,
boo room.
look,
Because
I
I'm good.
think
I'll beat everybody the fuck up. I'm not with none of that shit.
hey Mambo,
Like, bye, y'all. I love
thank
y'all.
you so much. Love you, sister. Because she just expressed how much as a woman she fucking hate that shit. Let's get Rodney in. Rodney, talk to us.
Hey, what's going on, family? Y'all good?
Yes, sir.
But actually, I came in at the end of the whole thing, so I kind of wrote. So I'm just kind of, piggybacking off your conversation about lying and all of this other stuff. But you know what I figured out? When you lie, you don't have really no satisfaction whatsoever in anything. That's why a lot of women walk around not satisfied and shit because they don't even tell the truth about not being satisfied. Like, say for instance, she be with a dude and rolling on to like she be with a dude and she might like him and everything, but the dick game might be a little bit off. Well, I ain't a little bit off, a lot off. But she turn around and she tell him that he's all good. And this whole time, this dude thinking that he all good and trying to figure out why she's not happy, but she ain't telling him the truth. It goes back to the same thing that you were saying when a woman asks you if she looks fat in a dress that she used to go wear 5 years ago. and you don't tell her that, hey, you know what, that just make you look kind of, you know, you do look fat with that dress on. You probably want to put something else on. They feel comfort
They
in
love
knowing
that.
all of that shit. I don't that I never
That's why
understood.
they tell that nigga with that trash dick his dick good.
Right.
And all of a sudden, when they get in their true feelings, you little bitty dick motherfucker,
Right.
you come quick. But that's at the family reunion.
Right.
They ain't gonna tell him.
Exactly.
That's how
Exactly.
they ain't gonna tell him to the family reunion in front of his mama and grandma.
Yeah,
I know
exactly.
goddamn well that's the truth.
Exactly. They will do that. Because I fucked a chick like that. She was with a dude that she claimed had some trash ass dick, but she kept telling him she never told him that it was fucked up like that. So he walked around thinking it was all good. But I'm like, well, shit. I'm like, why don't you ever tell your man that? I mean, I'm glad you don't, because I mean, shit, I'm capitalizing off of it now. But
Go ahead.
still,
They
why
don't want
did
to tell him.
so,
Hey, look, she ain't gonna tell him to the family reunion.
right?
They appreciate you, Rodney. Ricky, talk to us, man.
Yo, what's good?
What's good?
So I actually hit this kind of late, but kind of right on time. Like me and my we go through it every now and then, and so what I go through is it's the deflection. It's the well, all
That
right,
nigga said,
man,
let me
you
get out
did,
the house and say this
man,
shit.
it's like, man, you did this, yada yada yada. And she like, well, what about you? You got such and such and such. I'm like, man, this is not something to go back and fucking forth about. This is something I'm telling you that you doing wrong. That I feel like you doing wrong. You know what I'm saying? This ain't shit to be arguing back and forth and finger point. I told you something you doing wrong. Address the shit and fix it. This shit's aggravating the fuck out of me. Like I love it to
Make you want
death.
to hit
No, it
him?
don't make me want to hit it. It made me just want to leave. Cause you know me, I'm happy being single and being out by myself.
Hey, look, hey, Ricky, real quick. This is the thing. When our mamas was raising us or our daddies, two things that you gonna do. She gonna slap the fuck out of you, and if she can't hit you, she gonna put you out the fucking house. So as men, we've taken the same thing. This is what we do. We tell this woman how we want her to behave. If she don't, we fucking leave. Ain't nobody
Yeah,
getting no charge. We fucking
yeah,
leave.
yeah. But the motherfucker live with me.
You gonna put out. And look, hey, look, jokingly, that's when they call the cops on you and you get put out your own shit.
No,
Yeah, like
Them
we got
motherfuckers-
into it one day, and she actually we got into it while I'm driving on the freeway and shit. And she actually thought she was about to cock back her hand to hit me. Like she put her hand back. If you don't shut the fuck, I'll pull the car over in the middle of the motherfucking freeway. Like I will kill both of them. Like, and number two, don't ever think that you gonna hit me and I'm one of them niggas that's not going to hit you back. I was raised, if a woman don't hit, ever put your hands on a woman, but if a woman hit you, you got the right to treat her ass like a man. I was like, bitch, I will hurt myself to hurt you.
He said he'll hurt his he'll break his hand on a goddamn forehead.
Yeah, I'll do
For,
time.
Hey, we
for real, like,
Hey, we appreciate you coming in, Ricky. Is there somebody else that want to get in? Because we got to get out of here. Lynn back hurting, my back hurting. It's Friday, so we was just trying to get. If it ain't nobody else that want to come in, we gonna get out of here. And like that brother just saying, he got to live with that. It's like walking on eggshells, knowing if you say to somebody, if you say to a woman, baby, can you stop leaving the window up before we leave? Because when you leave the window up, someone can break in our house and steal everything we got. And she said, well, you be leaving the toilet seat up.
Oh, yeah.
Baby, you know, me leaving the toilet seat up in the bedroom isn't the same as you leaving the house exposed to theft or bear or snake or something come in. Well, what I'm simply trying to say is you forget shit too. I know, baby, we all forget shit. There are other things you forget that I don't bring up, but you leaving the window up is jeopardizing the security of the home. Well, I'm just saying, why you got to act like you don't forget shit? Right there is when my granddaddy would punch on her fucking mouth and said, bitch, if my house get broke in, how you not being mindful, I'm going to kill your ass. Matter of fact, Granddad has said, don't leave that goddamn window up no more. Somebody can rob us blind. Yes, Alec. If she'd have said, but, he'd have slapped in her fucking mouth. See, this is what's happening. We're raising gay boys, stud girls, and criminals because the brother, uncle, can't nobody tell this black woman a goddamn thing. So this message wasn't about the black woman. I used the black woman to show, what do you do in the meantime after you get that no? Anything y'all want to say before we wrap it up? Lynn, you got anything? Because like Lynn, this is Lynn's really first time. It's not even a hot seat. We just used the situation, but it was about you. Chris, you didn't been in this situation. What do you got to say to wrap it up, Lynn?
Oh, that Ricky sound like Miss Emma on Racehorse when she was whooping that man that had been beating her. She's like, I wants to break my hand.
I wants to break my hand. He said, you gonna break your hand, Mama. She said, I wants to
You hit it wrong, Mama. You gonna break your hand. She was like, I wants to break your hand. No, that's all I had was the joke.
All right, family. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We finna get out of here. We want you guys to have a wonderful weekend. Please visit the page.
Hit the like button on your way out. If you didn't hit it on your way in and you didn't leave the chat to hit it all the times that we asked you to, take this opportunity as you leave the chat. If you liked the video, if you're still here and watching the video, you liked it. So go ahead and let the world know for yourself.
You already know. We want you to let us know that we're doing a good job for y'all.
Share our art with y'all.
Whoa.
Because we believe
Supernatural travel.
life.
We live
First, there must be life. Because life imitates.
It's Friday, y'all.
Let's go to a place where we go.
Decorated with all kinds of colors.
No lace fronts and no makeup, and choose who you want to dance with and live life and love on. Yeah.
Let it all go.
Anniversary. Oh, just keep it funky, baby. Yeah.
Celebrate your body.
Body.
And enjoy your mind.
Enjoy your mind. Enjoy your mind. Enjoy your
Come on,
mind.
family. Find a way to keep winning.
Good.
Supernatural travel.
Supernatural travel.
We live colorblind.
Y'all already know what time it is, man. Enjoy your week. Enjoy your week strong. I get stronger. I ain't gonna get weaker. I get stronger.
And it's beautiful.
You already know. Once again, family, we thank you for staying tuned in, tapped in, turned on to the dopest show on earth. As I say every week, man, we appreciate y'all. Share this with like-minded people. Please cash app us. We had 33 cash apps this week. Last week, we want to beat 33 this week. We don't care how many get. We just want to beat 33. So do us a favor. If you love this show, if you like this show, please cash app us and help keep these goddamn lights on. We appreciate you and we love y'all, family. Team on 2, 1, 2.
Team.
Yes.